Okay, we should now be live. I'll just check this before I start. Let's see. Are we live? Okay, I'm gonna assume we are live until this starts failing like it did last time. Oh, there's my man Arcane Aura. I'm scrolling through the chat here. There's loads of messages already. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yep, I can hear myself. Alright, so this is going to be the Q&A stream. If you read the answering your questions on screen, I can't speak today. Answering your questions live, you'll see that you can send your message in the chat and I might answer it. Tech support questions should be asked on my Discord server. That's in technical support live stream, and I'll be announcing the winners of the Rule 7 meme contest, which is for my Discord server. If you're not on my Discord server, then you're missing out. I can tell you that it's pretty fun over there. I should be talking on there more, but yeah, we did a contest where you can make an anti-piracy meme. So there's still time if you want to submit an anti-piracy meme. If you're not sure what Rule 7 is, that is a rule on our Discord server that prohibits piracy. So if you want to make a cool anti-piracy meme, then post it in the submissions channel. It's got a big red dot beside it, so you'll see it right away, right at the top of the channel list. Okay, let's answer some questions. I'm going to do the chat first, then I'll answer some questions I screenshotted from earlier. Is this sounding okay? Yes, it sounds okay. My first stream, it didn't sound very good at all. It sounded like a real robot, not like, well, I usually do sound like a robot, but last time it was way worse because of my software did something bad. Alright, so let's look at, I'm going to do the questions as soon as they come in, so if you posted a question before in the chat, post it again so I can see it, because I can't really scroll around here. I've got multiple monitors all over the place. So here's one from Pink Duck. What's your favourite console? My favourite console. What was the first one I got? I'll tell you what it was. It was the DS Lite. You know, the blue one, which was really shiny. I had that for years and years, but I ended up trading it in for a DSi. Oh, what game did I have for the DS Lite? I had a bunch of games. Oh, New Super Mario Bros. The original one. I think that was the original one. New Super Mario Bros. Now there's a whole bunch of them and they're pretty much all the same, which is kind of disappointing. I can't talk today, which is kind of disappointing. What was the other thing? Oh, I had Super Mario 64 DS. I loved that game, and I actually haven't completed Super Mario 64 yet. I know that's terrible, I know, but I just haven't had the time. It's such a good game. I really enjoy playing it. So, my favourite console though, I don't know. It's either got to be the Wii U, or the Nintendo Switch. The 3DS was kind of cool. I don't know. I think I'll have to say the Switch, even though it is really not that powerful. It's only slightly more powerful than the Wii U, which is already just not very powerful. Not very powerful at all. If you didn't know, the Nintendo Switch actually just runs a processor, an NVIDIA processor called the Tegra X1, I think, which is found in an Android TV box. So it's not the best. It's not like it's not like what you see from Intel or AMD. Not like a PC processor. No. But it's got to be the Switch for me. That thing is so cool. You can use it anywhere. Of course, it's got a battery in there and controllers on it that you just take off. Yeah, I've got to say the Switch is my favorite console. I've got a bunch of games on that. Who asked that again? Oh, I've lost it. Well, thank you for the question. Thank you for the question. Let's see here. Which ones have I missed? Who thinks he is the only YouTuber that makes efficient tutorials? Well, I guess mine are pretty efficient as far as they go, I guess. No, I saw one about PS Vita, but I can't see it anymore. I've never played any Sony or Microsoft consoles ever. The only Microsoft console I played was an Xbox 360, and that was ages ago when I was really young. We'd go into Macro and I'd sit there in the store playing the Xbox 360. Ages ago. It was a Forza, I think, some Forza game, racing game, and I just thought the graphics on Xbox 360 and Forza were crazy. I can't remember if I had the Nintendo Wii at the time, but the graphics in Forza on the 360 blew me away. But I wasn't inclined to buy one though. Is there a console that you want brought back via retro? Oh, like the NES Classic Mini. I don't know. How old is the Nintendo 64? How old is Nintendo 64? 20 years old. Well, that is pretty retro if you ask me. Well, the pace that the retro ones are coming out, they're going to overtake the Nintendo Switch at some point. There's only like a 1 year gap between the NES Classic and the SNES Classic, so the 64 is after the NES, right? It was right after it. You'll have to look at some Nintendo timeline to see, but I think a Nintendo 64 Classic Mini would be pretty cool. Imagine in like 10 years the Wii Classic Mini. That would be pretty cool. Alright, more questions. Oh, there's so many here. How many people are watching? Let's see. Oh, I'm terrible at this, by the way. This is my third stream. Okay, 54 people. Okay, let's look for here. Let's see. Are you ever gonna do something other than Nintendo? This channel is getting pretty repetitive. Well, yeah, it kind of is. I really want to move on to more computery stuff, like in Windows, because I'm really into that kind of thing. Windows, computing and all that. I really like network stuff too. I've set up my home network in like a crazy way. There's wires everywhere. Yeah, I really want to do more computery stuff. I don't really want to move away from Nintendo, but I want to expand to other things. I did one Android video a while ago. I said it was going to start in November, but I got a Pixel 3, I didn't like it, I returned it. It's a good phone, it just wasn't for me. So that's why they were delayed for so long. And the tutorial made was really simple. Everyone already knew how to do it, but because I was on iOS, that feature which was really simple for Android users, it blew me away because it's just not possible on iOS, I don't think. At least it wasn't when I was using iOS. I switched to Android just less than a year ago now. Just less than a year. If you haven't switched to Android yet, then now's the time. Let's see. Let's see. Any more questions? How is George doing? George is doing good. Hold on, I think I've got a picture of him here. I might be able to show it. No. No, it's on my other thing. I don't have the picture right now. Let's see. George is doing good though. That's a nice question. Hearing about George. He's not here right now. He's not at the house right now. He's somewhere else. But okay, I'm trying not to spill water everywhere here. Oh no. All right. Let's see. Let's do one more question, then I'll do the ones I screenshotted from earlier. Ooh, not sure which one to answer. I like all of these. I don't know what that says. Out of mind. I don't know what that means. Why you do a face reveal? I have done a face reveal actually. If you look on the channel, just search face reveal. You should see the face reveal. Let's do one more. I said one more earlier, but let's do one more. What are the specs of your PC? Oh, it's hard to remember them all. I've switched out a bunch of parts since I made my PC. What's in it? CPU is a Intel i7-8700K. Graphics card is a GTX 1080 Ti. Storage, the storage drive is a Samsung 850 EVO, I think. But my boot drive is a WD SN50 Pro or something like that. I can't remember. It came out a couple of months ago. The motherboard is I can't remember. It's from MSI. MSI Gaming Plus something, I think. Z370 Gaming Plus. And I have two hard drives in there, 2TB, two 1TB hard drives in there just for games and a lot of stuff that takes up a lot of space, which you don't need fast access to. I think that's everything in the PC. Yeah, I've got a water cooler in there too, but I can't remember. It's from Corsair. Not sure which model it is. Let's look in. Oh, hold on a second. Let's go to the what do you call it? Q&A slideshow. Here we are. Okay, I can't even see this. Let me move this to the other monitor. Give me a second. Let me set this up here. Oh, here's one from the Gamer SK. Did you make your wallpaper yourself? Yeah, I did make it. It was so easy to make actually. I just found this picture, then I put it through this pixelated filter, and I like it. So I just kept it, and I've had it for years now. Years and years and years. Okay, so let's answer this question. This is from Reagan Doe. I think it's Doe. I watched most of it, Matt. I watched most of it, and I think it's great. Thanks so much. I'm doing it to my new Series XL. Just one question. Can I use a Mac to do it? Now, when you're asking these kinds of questions, you should assume that it works with the Mac. Unless you know there's an exe file in the process somewhere. So if you see an exe file when you're on a Mac, then it might not, well, it probably won't work on the Mac. Unless there's an alternative piece of software that does it for the Mac, like on the Mac App Store and other software like that. But most of my tutorials do work on Mac, pretty much all of them. I do use WinRAR in some of those tutorials. It's a unzip software, but if you have a Mac, you can probably get 7-zip or some alternative that does the same, that can extract 7-zip files and WinRAR files, WinRAR archives. So if it works on Windows, then it will probably work on your Mac. But I recommend Windows, so yeah, better go to Windows if you ask me. But you can use what you want to use. Q&A. What is this? Oh yeah, this is a technical question. I put this in as an example of what questions to ask. This is not a technical answer question. Go and ask on my Discord server where we'll answer your questions there. Q&A, what screen recorder do you use? This is from James. Screen recorder. Well, for my PC screen I use for my videos is what do you call it? It's a piece of software called Action from Marillius, I think the developer is. I use that, it's pretty good. It can record in high frame rates and at 4K. I record mine at 4K 60, then downscale it to 1080p, so did you know recording at 1080p is actually worse than recording at 4K then downscaling it to 1080p? It looks a lot better downscaled than just recording it at 1080p. And for recording the Wii U, Switch, and Wii, and all those kind of things that go through HDMI, I use a Elgato HD60. I think that's what you call it. I got it on eBay, really cheap. But no, I got it for cheap, but it's a good piece of kit. So that's from James. Next question: how do you get the new tab page on Google Chrome? Well, if you've seen my homebrew videos, and I open up Chrome and I say type in something console.guide, then you'll see my new tab page is really fancy. I use a free plugin, you know, the Chrome Web Store. Go to the Chrome Web Store and type in Infinity, and you'll see Infinity Pro new tab. That's the plugin I used. So just install Infinity new tab, and you'll get that new tab plugin. It's really good. The Chrome one, the default one is just meh. It's not really good if you ask me. My new tab is like a phone screen kind of when you hold it on its side. Yeah, that's what I compare it to, a phone screen. I made the icons look as similar as I could to the iPhone app icons, you know, the kind of rounded. If you go and watch my last video, and you'll see I show the thing in it, the plugin. Next question: Does anyone ever notice the fact he literally has a file called smugdd.png? Yeah, that's a very special file actually. I'm not sure actually when I made it. Let's right click it and see what's in here. Oh wow, that's a long time ago. 2nd of September 2016. That's how long I've had it on my desktop for. 2nd of September 2016. Ooh, that's a long time. That's how long it's been sitting there for. Quite a long time. Alright, let's do the next slide. I'm trying to do the key combinations here. Control Alt 2. There we go. Hold on a second, I've lost the chat here. There we go. There's the question. Oh. Hold on, I've lost this. Okay, will there ever be a time where you can't get banned on Switch after installing Homebrew on a Switch? Q&A. Well, on this 3DS, I don't think people do this anymore for some reason. But I can't remember what it's called. What do you call it when you have a virtual console inside your console? I can't remember what you call it on this 3DS, but on PC it's called dual booting. So you'd have 2 installations of Windows, you'd boot to one, you get a virus on one, it wouldn't affect the other one. It's not a virtual machine, I can't remember what you call it, but you basically had 2 3DSs on your 3DS, so you could do your mods on one part, and then when you want to play your cartridges and not get banned, just switch to the other 3DS inside your 3DS. I can't remember what you call it, but that's what people did on the 3DS. I don't know if they still do it anymore. Like I said, I haven't heard anything about it for ages, but it might still be a thing. Let's go to the next slide. Thank you for that question. How to use sound hacks. Now, I don't know if this question is actually a joke or not, but if you're watching this, Frosty Boy, I'll tell you, sound hacks is very old at this point. I think you used it to homebrew firmware 11.2. That was ages ago. Must be like 2016 maybe. Around the time I made smugdd.png. But yeah, sound hacks is really old at this point. It doesn't work on the latest firmware and hasn't worked for years at this point. So follow my new tutorial, which is on this channel now. You use Subwars. Still using Subwars. I don't think Nintendo will ever patch that actually. They've left that there for so long. I remember they patched the RPG hacks like after less than a week, and that was a good way to get homebrew. The only way back in that time. Next slide. Now this one I like these kind of comments, but at the same time I don't really like them. This one is clearly someone who really wants to get into homebrew and all that, and I think that's really good. If you want to get into homebrew and computing and all that, then my channel is a good stepping stone to get into more advanced stuff. So it's good to see that people are going into this kind of thing, looking to learn more. But for someone like me who's been doing this for about 3 or 4 years now, it's a pretty silly question. A 3DS can't emulate a GameCube. But it's a good question though. Developer software, keep doing what you're doing. You'll get there. You'll get there eventually. Maybe. I don't mean that in a bad way, by the way. Keep going. Alright, I love your channel so much. You're the reason why I started homebrewing. This isn't a question. I just wanted to say, my channel is a really good way to get into stuff like this. So when you go to my channel, you'll learn all the stuff. I can teach you through it. Then you move on to something else and something else, and hopefully you can end up getting a job from it. Or something like that, you know. So yeah, a good stepping stone. My channel's a good stepping stone, so keep watching. Oh yeah, this is a good one. None of this, hold on, here's my angry voice. None of this works on a Mac. I'm extremely disappointed. I've tried multiple times to follow your videos and it makes it impossible. Not happy. Now, this video was on my 3DS homebrew video, which I made last week. And I can tell you this does work on a Mac. Yeah, I can tell you that for a fact. You just need to use some other extracting software. So this guy is kind of angry over nothing here. I find this kind of funny. But if you are following a Windows tutorial on a Mac, then you should probably look very closely for exe files and all of that, because they don't work on Mac. Exe files don't work on Mac, but if you do follow the Windows tutorial on a Mac, then just get a virtual machine on your Mac. It's really not hard. You just put the... Do you get ISO files on Mac? I've got no idea. You probably do. You put that ISO file into the VMware or whatever you want to use, VirtualBox. I think VirtualBox is free. I paid for VMware, but I use VMware. What was I going to say? It's really easy to set up a virtual machine. It's really, really easy. I'll tell you one thing that throws me off on a Mac is the blue folders. I'm just looking at a Mac and the blue folders are so weird. So, I don't know. Is moving to Windows an upgrade or a downgrade? That's the question. Maybe we can have an argument about that in the comments. Yeah, argue about is Mac better than Windows, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, Ben Sears, don't be angry. This does work on a Mac. Just look closely, and you should be able to find it eventually. Next slide. Do you prefer mayonnaise, ketchup, or mustard? Well, to be honest, I've only tried ketchup out of those three. Never tried mayonnaise or mustard. If you showed me mayonnaise and mustard on a plate, I couldn't tell the difference, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Maybe once or twice in the shops, but no, never eaten it before. But mayonnaise is a pretty good instrument, though. I play that all the time. You should see me playing what is it, mayonnaise? Is mayonnaise an instrument? I think that's a joke. I messed it up. But good question, though. Why can I not do with phone? Why not with phone? I cannot do with PC. I have made a video where I do homebrew on the phone, but if you do want to see a homebrew tutorial on what do you call it? A homebrew tutorial using a phone, then tell me in the comments right now, if you in the chat. Tell me if you want to see another using a phone to get homebrew. Now keep in mind I don't think this will ever work with iPhone. Now I did say that changing from Windows to Mac or Mac to Windows, I can't really say that either one's an upgrade or a downgrade, but moving to Android from iOS is definitely an upgrade. That I can tell you. So if you have an Android phone, you're in luck. If you want to see a video using the phone for homebrew, let me know, but it won't work with iPhone. Good question though. What is your accent? I'll tell you, no one knows. No one knows. Ask anyone, they'll give you the same answer. No one knows. No one knows my accent. Thank you. Oh yeah. Am I the only one who's going to talk about 8 minutes 33 seconds in? And I like this comment. You see, I put a sum up on it. If you go back to my 3DS Homebrew 11.10 video, go to that timestamp, and I think that'll give you a laugh. That's pretty funny. Yeah, this is the same one. Have we done this one? Yeah, I think it's repeating now. Yeah, it's repeating now. Okay. So I've answered this one earlier. Just there, it's repeating for the slideshow now. Let's do... hold on, just give me a second here. Let me read the chat. Let's see. Alright, let's do... Oh yeah, someone asked if we're going to do a custom firmware video, then I will do a custom firmware video eventually, so if you want to see one, just let me know. Give me more motivation to do one, because I think a lot of people like homebrew just as much as custom firmware. So, but if you do want custom firmware, do let me know and I'll make a video on that. Now let's go back to here. Here we are. Okay, let's look at the chat now and I'll answer your questions. So let me know in the chat if you have any questions. No technical questions, so if you have a problem with homebrew, ask on my Discord server. The link is in the description down there. The video stream thing. Hold on a minute, I'm on Discord right now. Yeah, you could put your video suggestions in the video suggestions channel on my Discord server. There's a bunch of good suggestions in there I'll have to get around to. Okay, so next questions. Hold on a minute, let me... Okay, there we go. No advertising, please. Alright, let's see. Let's have your questions. That's a technical question, the failure one. Yeah, read the thing on the screen under the thing. What was the first time you did a 3DS hack? Well, if you just look at my channel, I'll look at it just now, you look at my channel, in the videos tab, sort by oldest, and you'll see my first video. It's not that hard to find my first video. I worked really hard on this video. This is my first, well, not my first ever YouTube video, but the first ever video I actually tried to do, like actually put some work into. And I think it really paid off. It gave me eventually led to having a channel like this, and it's really good having a channel like this, helping a lot of people, getting a lot of support, and yeah, it's just really good all around. But yeah, how to homebrew a Nintendo 3DS 2016, that's the video I have, that's what the video's titled, the first ever video I made. I think I did a decent job on this. The camera work isn't that great, to be honest. This was the time I was using a 1080p, oh my gosh. I just skipped to 6 minutes 21 seconds. Don't look at that timestamp. My desktop is a mess. Whoa. I have like 100 things on my desktop. I'm not even gonna count them all, there's so many. Whoa, imagine having the desktop like that. My desktop now is just so clean. I really like my desktop. I really keep it clean. The only thing I don't use on my desktop, to be honest, is iTunes. I don't use that anymore because I use Samsung Smart Switch now to back up my Android phone, which is a Note 9. But I kind of do use iTunes sometimes when I back up my iPad or restore it sometimes. But yeah, let's move on to the next question. Next question, let's see, let me refresh this. Alright, here we are. Next question. Is Kirby your favourite game character? I'm not sure yet. Well, what's my favourite game character? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I like Mario. I guess I like Mario. I'm not a fan of Mario in Super Smash Bros. Like the latest one, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I liked Mario in the Wii U version. But Super Mario Maker 2 is pretty cool. I like that game. I was gonna play it on stream today, but I kind of changed my mind, to be honest. But if you want to see it, then I'll play Super Mario Maker 2. Is it called Super Mario Maker 2? I can't remember the name of the game. That's not very good. But if you want to see me play Mario Maker 2, let me know. I'll plug in my Switch. But my favorite video game character, I'm gonna have to say it's got to be King Dedede. It's got to be Triple D. It's got to be Triple D. D-man. If you've seen the Kirby cartoons, anime, if you've seen that, then you'll get the joke. Alright, next question. Oh, this will be the last question until I announce the Rule 7 meme results. This is pretty funny. Let's scroll up here. Alright, last question. Nintendo Switch homebrew tutorial for when? Well, there isn't really homebrew on Nintendo Switch, technically. I think it's all custom firmware. I think that's the case. I don't think there's ever any homebrew on Nintendo Switch, it's all custom firmware. But, I did make one video on Nintendo Switch, it went pretty well. I sold a bunch of those Joy-Con jig things. That really helped the channel out. I think I'll do it again when I make a Nintendo Switch tutorial. But there is quite a barrier for entry because of that. The recovery mode exploit and the chip, that's pretty hard to do, to be honest, with a paperclip. I sold the jig things that bridge the pins in there. Doing it with a paperclip is pretty hard, to be honest, so I don't know. It's like when you know the old homebrew, like with Nunchucks, you had to buy a game first, and that was a huge barrier to get into it. You have to buy the game. That's kind of the same thing with the Switch and the paperclip. You have to be really good with a paperclip or buy the Joy-Con jig. You just slide it in. It's like a Joy-Con. You slide it in and it makes contact with the pins in there, and it does the thing. It puts it into recovery mode. But now let's switch over to this. Let's see, Discord. Q&A slideshow. Nope, that's not the right scene. Screen capture. Okay, here we are. Oh, resize this window. I'll put it on screen in a second. Bear with me here. Alright, here we are. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the thing right now. Everyone can. No reactions, hold on. Okay, just 1 minute. Save that. Oh, where's the moderator role? Is it called moderator? I can't even remember. Mod. Hold on, it's got a big Moai face on it. I have to put that in. Oh, this is difficult. This is difficult, guys. Bear with me here. Add role. No, I can just find it by scrolling. Okay. Send read. So I'll delete all of these. Remove this role and this role. 1 second, guys. I'm just setting up this channel here, so no one can pull a fast one on us. But don't worry though. I think you know what I mean. Let me see here. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that should be it. Okay, so let's switch to this. Let's hide this. Okay, there we go. Let's scroll up first. Alright, so if you didn't know about the Rule 7 submission meme contest, well, on our Discord server, if you go to the Welcome Rules channel, you'll see Rule 7 is this is prohibited, 100% prohibited. Links and our discussion to pirated or otherwise illegal content. We can't have this on my server, and we can't have this on Discord, and it's pretty self-explanatory. If it's illegal, it's not allowed on Discord. Discord will delete your account, so follow our rules and follow Discord's rules. But here is the submission challenge. The challenge was to create an anti-piracy meme. Now if you go to like a bot channel, you type this, then type rule, oh I can't type, Rule 7. It'll give you a funny meme. That's a funny one. Oradine made. He's called Arcane Aura in the chat. He made this one. This one's pretty funny. The following is 100% prohibited, and it's Robbie Rotten as a pirate and him upset. That's a pretty funny meme. 10 out of 10. So these were the rules for it. Now we're gonna review the memes. So I'm sorry if anyone didn't like that. But this is meme review time. Now this one, I do like this one. I like the concept behind it, but they kind of missed the point by the saying the search thing. Hold on a minute, let me. You can see it here. Can you see this one? I think you can see it. It says the search, and then it says no results. And this one, warn, it gives you a bunch of results. Now that's kind of the point of the meme. You're supposed to search it, and then it shows you how many results there are for it. So I think this meme kind of misses the point of that. But it is funny. It misses the point of the search function. But I've got to say it's okay. I'll tell you which ones get through after. Now this one, I'm not a huge fan of this one, to be honest. I don't really like the skull and crossbones here. Now he's got Mike Rose has his eyes crossed out here. I'm not sure why, if that means he's dead or something, but you've got the FBI icon here and the free games. Again, this misses the point of the search function. But I mean, I kind of like it, but I don't think this one can get through it because of this. So sorry about that. It's a good meme though. Now this one's really funny. It's supposed to be Sans from Undertale, and it says links and or blah blah blah. You know the rule already. I really like this one. This one's pretty funny. Let's add a joy react to that. Now I also really like this one. If you didn't know, this graphic is from the Duck song on YouTube. It's got to be about 10 years old now. It's so old, but it's also there's also, I think it's a JoJo meme. So you've got the duck, which is JoJo, and it's Rule 7 walking up to someone who's doing piracy stuff. No stuff. No piracy, please. So the Rule 7 walks up, and who knows what's going to happen. He's going to get destroyed or something. I like this one. This one's gonna have to go through. Let's give it a trophy. Trophy. Okay. How do you... There it is, no H. Trophy, that's going through. I like this one too. It's just the second part I don't like. What would you do if you fed me on your fridge? There's free games. This is really funny if you ask me. I don't understand this bit. I don't know what this is from. I don't know if this is a big, you know, a wrecking ball that goes through buildings. Is it going to get hit by it? And I don't know what happens here. I think this is the title of a YouTube video, but I've not seen it before. So I'm not sure what this reference is, but this part is pretty funny. I might make a meme based on that and then add it. But I really like this one, but I don't like this part, so I don't think we can get that to go through. I really like this one too. You've got... So someone comes in, someone breezes into the server, they say, "Can I have free games please?" Then everyone is just standing there pressing the Rule 7 button. That's pretty funny. Very funny Family Guy, epic XD. So this is gonna have to go into trophy. Trophy. There we go. Now this is just a repost from somewhere else. I don't know if they posted it by accident or just posted it because this might be cringy, but this one can't go through. This is just a bigger version of that one. Now I like this one. This is Michael from Vsauce and it says pirates are illegal here, reread the rules. I don't know what this is here though. It might be Robbie Rotten from Lazytown, but I'm not sure. It's obscured too much, I can't really see it. You've got a couple of emojis down there, but I honestly can't tell what the reference is. It's covered up too much, so I don't think I can let this go through. But it's a decent meme though. I like this one. Like this one a lot. This part, but not so much this part. I'm not a fan of this one really either. Again, they missed the point of the search number thing, and I don't want to see a picture of poop when you do Rule 7. So I can't really allow that one either. I'm not a huge fan of this one either. You know, again, and I think this is supposed to be a cat, but they've edited its ears they've edited its eyes onto its ears, and it's now angry because you've searched Warren. I'm not sure what exactly it's trying to say, but I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's just another one. It's so weird. I don't know why this looks so weird. No, this is a similar one. I'm not a huge fan of that one either, to be honest. This is just some inspiration. This thing will haunt your dreams if you pirate in your dreams and reality. It's not. It'd be funny if it was something scary, like a big ghost or something, but I mean, what can that thing do? It's not that scary. It's just a robot, some kind of robot, I think. No, this one is really fun. This one's really funny. I saw this one getting made. It's Papyrus saying, "Games, games, I want free games," and Sans is there. "Oh, Papyrus, you better." The following, I can't even read it. There's me saying the following is 100% prohibited, links and or discussion, blah blah blah, and Papyrus is like, "Oh crap." I can't tell if this is cringe or not. I like this one so much. This is definitely going through. Let's give a that and trophy. Wherever it is, there it is. That's going through. I didn't know I was in. Yeah, I'm in Undertale, by the way. It's very rare to see me in Undertale, but I am actually in Undertale. That was they made it 500 by 500. That was in the rules. Now this is a good one, but because well, never mind. This is a good one. I think it's already been put into the bot, to be honest. I think if you spam Rule 7 enough, Rule 7, you might get it. It's random, so you can't really tell how which one you're gonna get. Hold on, I think. Oh my. There's a cooldown on the timer, so it didn't come up there, but look. Alright, let's not cover this one first, but you have been gnomed, by the way. I like this one. This is definitely, it's already in, I think, but it's going in again. Trophy. Why am I putting an H? It's TR. Trophy. This is a good one too. Now, if you didn't know, piracy is illegal, so I don't allow it, and Discord doesn't allow it. So here's Discord terms of service. If you do this, your account gets this. So you've got Discord here. Discord is going to do the snap to the pirate. This is a pretty funny one. I like this one too. Now, this is also a good one. Can I have free games with homebrew? And then it says, now if you say certain words on the server, the bot, server assistant, which I made with a friend, it comes up. Before participating in the server, please read the server rules, and it gives you a warning. You get 5 warnings, so if you say a piracy word 5 times, you get kicked out. But yeah, this is a really funny one. I like this one. Let's do this and trophy. There we go. What was I going to say about this one? I can't remember, but it's really funny. It's Thanos looking sad because someone's just been so stupid. so silly. The moderator can look in the, can you see this? No, off to the side there's a channel thing. There's the bot saves edited messages and deleted messages, so you know they can see all that if you delete it. So you can't hide from the moderators. And here's a good one. Can you get free games on a money touch? This is really funny too. Oh, and it's transparent. We'll have to fix that. Oradine, we'll have to make that not transparent, so it's just the color all the way down, or maybe make it white so it stands out more. But it's a really good one. Just make it make it not transparent. There's one, and where's the trophy? There it is. Okay, so I think those are the results. Good attempts by these ones. I like that one. That's pretty good. I'll do that, but unfortunately I can't let this one go through. But these are good. This one's really funny. We have to make a few small changes to that, but it's really good. I like the top part of that one. I like this. I like that. I like the top part of this one. I like. I really like this one. This one's really funny. That one, and that one, and that one. Those are really good memes. So no more memes. That's a really good meme. So let's turn off the. I'll remove this now. Everyone can see it, but not. Yeah, there you go. And let's say. No, I'll do it after the stream actually. So that's pretty much the Rule 7 contest over. We've got the results are in. The ones with the trophy under it are through. Oh, I've not done this one yet. Trophy. If I've added the trophy to it, then it's in the thing. It's gone through, and we've got people adding reactions to it already. So if you like the memes, let me know in the let me know in the chat, because these are pretty funny, especially this one. Oradine gnoming us at the very last moment. Oh no, look! If you see this, bro, you've been. This is not okay. We've been gnomed twice. We've been gnomed twice in like 10 minutes. No more gnomes, please. All right, let's switch back to here. Let's see. Any more what do you call it? Any more questions? Any more questions? I'm right here to answer your questions. Is the audio sounding okay? Let's see. Yep, it's working. So any more questions, let me know right now in the chat and I'll answer it. There's Arcane Aura saying gnome. Is that a gnome or Santa? Is Santa, not a gnome. You can't fool me. Let's see here. How did you get that Google Chrome new tab wave? I've answered that one. Humanity Intensifies, I've answered that one actually. I think you could scroll back in the stream, like rewind. I think you can rewind and see it. But I have answered that one. It's a Chrome plugin. Homebrew 5.5.4 tutor. I do have a Homebrew tutorial for that firmware on my channel. I uploaded it yesterday, so you can watch that. It's pretty much the same as the last one, but it does the job. I know my videos are really quite similar sometimes, but practice makes perfect, you know. I make a mistake in one, it gets fixed in the other. Maybe I make a mistake in that one, then it gets fixed in the other. It improves my editing skills, all of that. Oh, the Gamer SK, I've answered your question. Did you make the wallpaper? Yeah, I found an image, I put it in a filter. I like how it looked, and I got the wallpaper. And I put a thing over it to put my icons in a different area. Can you do PS3 jailbreak, please? I don't have a PS3 or a PlayStation at all. Nope, I don't have a PlayStation. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation. I don't really have any reason to buy a PlayStation either. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a good console. A lot of people have one, but I'm just not interested in the Sony or Microsoft stuff, to be honest. Is there any way for us to download your wallpaper? I don't think so. I don't think there is. Maybe you can screenshot it and edit everything. Maybe you can do that, but I don't know. I'll work on putting the wallpaper up somewhere. Let's see. Oh, just a question, not to make anyone feel sad, but has everyone seen the whole Etika situation? Yeah, that's really sad. It's a really sad thing that happened with Etika. I used to watch Etika quite a lot. Well, I watch his streams quite a lot. His videos not so much, but I loved his streams. The Nintendo Direct streams, those are really funny. Yeah, those are really funny. I really liked those. And he would scream at everything. Yeah, but very sad thing that happened to Etika. If you didn't know, you can look it up. I made a post on Twitter about it if you want to see that, but it's a very sad thing. And I think we have to do more to make sure this doesn't happen again ever. That's what we have to do. We remember him and we make sure it doesn't happen again. That's all we can do, to be honest, as far as I know. But yeah, Etika was really cool. What's your all-time favourite handheld? Well, it's got to be the 3DS probably. It plays DS games, DSi games. It's got Virtual Console on it. Got to be my 3DS. Unless you count the Switch as a handheld, then it's a Switch. The Switch is all over the place. Sometimes it's a handheld, sometimes it's just sitting there as a console. Oof, I don't know anymore. Is the Switch a handheld or a console? You can't answer hybrid because that's just in between the two. I don't know. It probably is one of those. Alright, let's do one last question, then let's end the stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Mario Maker stream. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you if I do. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that in the chat. Are you ever going to do a homebrew tutorial on the DSi? I had a DSi, but I don't know where it is now. I think I lost it. I don't think I sold it. I'm pretty sure I lost it. But does anyone still use the DSi? Well, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I used a DSi. Years and years ago. I remember when I first got my DSi. Oh, pardon me. The first time I got a DSi, I was looking for a home button or a power button, so I pressed the power button and it took me back to the main menu. And I thought, what? I pressed power, it's supposed to turn off, but then I realised you have to hold the power button down. Yeah, that was how much I knew about stuff. I had no idea that you could hold buttons and it would go off. Thanks for answering my question. No problem, that's why I'm here right now. Do you know if it's possible to... Oh, my nose is all stuffed up today, sorry about that. Where's that question? Do you know if it's possible to mod the Wii built onto the Wii U in 2019? Yeah, you can go and watch my how to homebrew the Wii on my channel. I've got a video on that. That'll get you the homebrew channel on your Wii. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but if you hold the B button on the Wii U gamepad when you're turning on your Wii U, it will take you right into the virtual Wii. So you don't have to turn your Wii U first, then tap the Wii channel button on the home menu. Just turn your Wii U on and hold the B button on the gamepad, and you'll be taken right to the virtual Wii menu. It's pretty cool. The Wii U has a Wii inside it. Well, it runs the same processor, I think. It's not emulation. I don't know. let's see. Let's do one last question. Did I say that before? One last question? Oh, well, let's do one last question. Can the 3DS run Nintendo 64 games? Nintendo 3DS was released about how many years ago? How old is 3DS? How old is Nintendo 3DS? Released in 2012. A handheld released in 2012 probably can't run anything that intensive, even as a Nintendo 64. That's what I think anyway, but I'll tell you, the 3DS can't run the Nintendo 64 games. Maybe at a very, very low frame rate, but it can't run Nintendo 64 games. I've never seen a Nintendo 64 emulator for the 3DS. I think that's the most it can emulate is like, I don't know, can it do PS2 games? I can't remember if the PS2 is a 3D one or the 2D one, but I've got no idea. I don't follow the Sony stuff or Xbox stuff, but here's the last thing I'm gonna read. Your tutorials are a godsend. Best hacking tutorials on YouTube. Well, thanks for that. I put a lot of effort into my videos. I think I've answered this before, but I use Premiere, After Effects, and Vegas Pro in my vid. No, not Vegas Pro. No. If you use Vegas Pro, upgrade to Premiere right now. Vegas Pro isn't that great if you ask me. I used Vegas Pro before, but then switched to Premiere. So I recommend Premiere, Adobe Premiere, and After Effects. Those are the ones I use. Put a lot of work into paying for the subscription for those, and using it. It takes some time to kind of learn how to use it, but the payoff is really, really good. If you look at my video, okay, I looked this up earlier. If you go to my videos tab, then go to scroll all the way down to my Nintendo DS on the Wii U tutorial. So watch about 5 seconds of that, about 10 seconds actually, then watch 10 seconds of the where is it? 10 seconds of... Okay, I've lost it already. Then watch 10 seconds of how to homebrew Nintendo 3DS 11.4. It's got 203k views right now, 2 years ago. This was the video where I first switched to Premiere and After Effects, and the difference in editing is huge. It's huge. So if you haven't switched to... If you make videos and use Vegas Pro, I think Sony sold it to Maxim. Who owns Vegas Pro now? Who owns Vegas Pro? Vegas Pro, who owns it now? Sony made it, I think. Sony, now it's Vegas Creative Suite. Oh no, Magic's? I don't know anymore. I don't know. Sony sold it. That's around the time where I picked up Premiere, I think, when Sony sold Vegas Pro. But yeah, if you use Vegas Pro, I recommend switching to Premiere. I said, okay, so let's do a couple of questions really, really quickly, then I'll end the stream. Are you hyped for Fire Emblem Heroes? Fire Emblem, I can't speak today. Are you hyped for Fire Emblem 3 Houses? No, I've not looked into it at all. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. I played Fire Emblem on the 3DS. I didn't really like it that much, so I think I returned it. Maybe I sold it. I can't remember. I didn't like Fire Emblem that much on the 3DS. New version of how to play Wii U games. You want a new version of how to play DS games on the Wii U? Yeah, I might get around to that eventually. Is it risky to mod a Switch? Yes, if you do Switch Homebrew and have online on, then you'll probably get banned. Probably. I think you will probably get banned, but you should look it up on the internet just in case. Alright, I think that's all the questions. Yep, I think that's all. Yeah, very good questions. I've answered a bunch of questions today. Oh, here's one last one, a funny one. Is homebrewing your 3DS illegal? I think the chat can answer that one. It's an easy question. Someone's already answered it. It's a 2-lettered word. That's the only answer to it. It'll tell you it's not illegal. No, it's not illegal. How can modding your 3DS be? I don't know. I guess it's kind of a grey area in some people's minds because I don't know. I think people complain homebrew with piracy. They get confused between the two. But believe me, homebrew is completely fine. Piracy is not fine. So no pirates, please. So I think that's everything. Just checking through one last time. Oh, the chat stops when you go up too far. Whoa. Alright, so I think those are all the questions. So thank you everyone for watching the stream. We've been going for about an hour now. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's been about an hour. That's a long time. So I hope you like the questions I answered. I hope you like the Rule 7 submission contest. I think those are pretty cool. So if you want to see the Super Mario Maker stream, tell me on Discord. I don't think I'll do it, but do tell me on Discord and maybe I'll decide to do it. But that's the stream for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a fun stream. I'll have to stream more often, and I'll have to use Discord more often. I always say that, but I never get around to it. But I'll see you on Sunday with a new video though. Yep, I can't do the voice I do for my videos. It takes like 5 attempts to get it perfect. So I'll just say it in my normal voice. I'll see you next Sunday. No, this Sunday. I'll see you this Sunday with a new video. So have a nice day or night, guys. I'll see you then. Bye. Thanks for watching. This is the end screen. Bye.